Dan Orlovsky talked about what he, a known Baker Mayfield supporter, would like to see from Mayfield going forward. This is from ESPN's NFL Live.
I'm a Baker guy. I have been since the moment he came into this league. What I want from Baker Mayfield from this moment moving forward is to be more like Jameis Winston. I go back to 2 years ago, the offseason, when Jameis Winston, it was obvious Tom Brady had gone to Tampa Bay and he was going to find a new home. And Jameis had talked about not wanting to go to the most money, not wanting or needing to go to a place where he had to be the starting quarterback, to go to a place that he could develop for his career, to go to a place that he was going to be able to learn from somebody else, that he was humbled from his experience in some of the downfalls in Tampa Bay. And that's what I want to hear from Baker. You don't have to change who you are. You can still be that chip on your shoulder, walk on from both Texas Tech and Oklahoma, but also realize and be honest about the reality that there's some parts of your personality that are abrasive in NFL locker rooms, and they haven't been embraced by players. The quicker he does that, the more likely he can get back to being a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Mary Kay Cabot, do you see Baker Mayfield doing that? That seems outside of his personality right now. Just as in reacting to that.
Well, I think Baker is ready to change some things about himself. I think you could tell when you listen to that YNK podcast that he was saying that he probably will have to do some things a little bit differently, and he's going to be himself and whatnot. But I do think that, he's not going to rush right in and take over the leadership role. I think he's going to probably get the lay of the land in his new home and, just kind of scope things out a little bit and see where he can insert himself from a leadership standpoint and where he needs to just hang back a little bit until he figures out who's who and what's what and what the structure is like in the locker room that he's going to. And I think that's very important because he did rub a few people the wrong way. And this isn't college anymore. What played really well in college doesn't necessarily always play well in the NFL. I think, a lot of guys are a lot more mature than that at this point. And I think he is going to have to try a little bit of a different technique.